simplest way to do it is the sort of similar way you'd see behind me, which is tanks in front, infantry in behind, mounted in their vehicles. Now, normally, they would not be in MRAPs. They would be in what?
Trucks.
No.
Gators.
Yay, there we go. So the idea is the tanks are in front using their heavy armor and their superior optics to engage and destroy any targets in front of us, protecting the infantry. The infantry are hiding in behind, and the reason they're mounted up is so they don't get hit by stray bullets or anything else. And also, in real life now, obviously in ArmA 3 we have unlimited stamina. In real life, if you were to run from this side of the airfield to the other side, you'd be pretty much out of breath. So the idea is to ride in the vehicles to preserve the infantry's stamina. Anyway, so the tanks are going to roll forward. At some point, they're going to stop short of the objective so they don't get engaged by any close-in anti-armor defenses. And then the infantry are going to dismount from their vehicles and bound past the tanks in order to clear out the objective. So we're going to practice that very quickly here. We're just going to have the tanks roll forward. Tanks will stop. Infantry will dismount, practice getting online and bounding forward by squads. And that's going to be the first practice run / first objective. The first objective will be the exact same. You bring up your map. See, we're going to proceed from here on the airfield following the green route. As soon as we cross that LOD, the red line there, we'll be in quote-unquote hostile territory. So everybody's going to get online just like they are behind me. We're going to push down kind of on the right side of that road, southern side of that road, sorry. And then approximately at phase line yellow, the tanks will do their halt. The infantry will dismount and push on the objective at objective 1. And it's going to be, you're going to be out in the open. It's quite exposed because there's a big open field, but that's why the tanks are there to protect you. Because you'll find that not all objectives will be able to be approached through covered and concealed terrain. So we have to practice it, doing it the most simplest way possible before we can get to more complicated. Now, once we've cleared out that first objective, we will remount in our vehicles. We'll proceed south to RP1. From there, the infantry will split off and go to the west. The tanks will move down towards SBF1. Now, here's where things get complicated. We're going to attack Objective 2 from 2 different angles. The tanks are going to be attacking from SBF1, and we're going to be coming around from phase line red and attacking from that way. The tanks are basically going to shoot up the objective while we cross that open field, dismount, get into the trees. Once we're in the trees, it'll be fairly simple. We'll push across the objective and get towards those LOA marks. And while we're doing that, the tanks have to be careful not to shoot us. There's going to rely on a lot of coordination between infantry and tanks, so the tanks aren't killing us. And once we've done that, the tanks will move down towards SBF2 and prevent an enemy or possible enemy reinforcements from attacking from the south there. Any questions on the plan so far?
Yeah, I do, but I think I'm not loud enough. All right. So our first objective, we're
Yes.
reaching our limit of advance.
Yes.
And infantry is dismounting at the LOD.
No, they will be dismounting at phase line yellow approximately.
Okay, so we're pushing with tanks all the way to
Yes.
phase line yellow.
Yep.
Dismounting, leaving our vehicles,
Yes.
and utilizing them.
Well, we'll be. How many people do we have? Do you have enough people to leave vehicles behind, or should we just take everybody?
If we.
Maybe a driver and a gunner, but.
If we
No.
take a driver and a gunner, we're gonna have essentially a fire team lost.
Yeah, we'll just take everybody. The idea is to get everybody in there, so we'll just leave the vehicles behind. It's fine.
We're simulating them as being crewed by somebody else.
So normally we have a full crew of people. We'll just throw. Yeah, it'll be fine. So the infantry will push. Everybody will get out of the VIX. We'll do that both times, so it'll be fine. So yeah, and then we'll just drag the vehicles up behind, like we would in an op. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Any other questions?
Sure, I got one.
What's that?
About when we're pushing up past the tanks, what's the sort of best scheme of maneuver? Like, say,
So
yeah.
So the safest way to do it is, because obviously the tanks can't fire their main gun when the infantry are around us. So the safest way to do it is just like you would do it crossing a machine gun. You'd say, crossing barrels. You communicate with the tank, let them know that you're crossing them, and they will wait for them to acknowledge you that you are crossing in front of them, and then you can move forward. You can use that on the back. I think these ones have the
Infantry phone.
Infantry phone, yeah. Or you can hop on channel 10, and 50 and ask them on the 152.
Copy.
So Are us as squad leaders expected to be on the 152 channel 50 talking to them?
ACP.
I'm sorry, what was that question?
If the infantry want to talk to you, what's the best way of doing that?
Any.
Would you guys be willing to have somebody just listen on 1-3 tonight? We'll use it as a cross coordination.
Sure, in lieu of operating on 10, we'll operate on 1-3 since
Well,
there's no...
We can operate on 10.
10's
But
fine.
how
I
would
mean,
we normally operate like this?
That's yeah. So normally we the platoon command would be talking on 10,
So-
but at your level.
Yeah, if you're talking to us directly, then 50 is a good place, or if you pass up, our mandate that we have a 343 per track minimum. So if you need us to operate with you for a time period, then get word to us through whatever means possible, and we'll get on your 343 net.
Okay, so now we're doing platoon level maneuvers, so we should probably stick to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they have infantry phones and stuff, but we're going to be pushing past them.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna be
10
pushing
works,
past
that'd be
50
very
works
useful.
as well. All our ops are on 50, and you guys are welcome to call on there if you need anything. That's nominally a coordination net. We just use it for most of our ops because we don't typically have a ton of talking to do.
All right, so 50. We'll be there.
All right. So let's get this figured out. 401
Just
got.
if you call up on 50, I'm sorry. If you
That's
call
right.
up on 50, use your whole fucking call sign, please. Don't call up and say, "Hey, this is 2-1," because I'm gonna be
Oh,
like,
right,
"No, I'm
right.
2-1." You know, so just make sure that you actually preface that with Archer, and then I'm gonna understand that you're an infantry station calling.
All right. We're gonna practice this real quick on this airfield so we can get this all organized before somebody starts shooting back at us. So let's have the tankers get in your VIX, infantry get in your VIX. We'll get that
Everyone
organized.
for the southwest.
3-1.
Jack deck on me.
3-1 take the first Vic. 3-2 take the second one in the middle. 4-1 go ahead and take the last one.
All right, 3-2, middle
Tell
Vic.
me again how to do that, sir.
Ace interact on my ass where it says interactions join group.
Are you
Not
carrying
gonna
the
fit all in
320s?
here.
Taylor, we'll take the far one.
Roger
Whoa.
that. Thank you.
I don't know why this server's TCing already.
I think,
Done, sir.
Higgins is logged in.
Oh, that's exactly how I like it to feel.
I'm hoping we're not
Right.
having some issues. We shouldn't be. Well, the server
Let's get it.
Gunner or
Guys,
driver? Actually.
like just a little while.
Your decision, not mine.
Actually, have you had any experience gunning at all?
Not with the unit, nothing official. Just what I did in my motorized training.
All right, let's Stern for now. I know you're a little rusty with it, but let's have you gunning for now, and Exley will drive.
Okay. Rusty with it.
That's what you. Yeah, you're.
These are both good points. All right, Kripka, you're driving. Martin's got it.
Get in at the front. There you go.
Alright, 3-1.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen you in a gunner seat in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You're rusty. Okay.
Okay, sure. So, you could say that.
T3 and 2-1 spool. Spool the engine, just get it started. Cool.
I'll tell you about it. I don't have a 343.
It's okay, I have one.
Okay.
Let me know when the engine's up. About 0. Alright, cool.
Engine's up.
Lima Charlie 5-0. Track 3, we're spooled.
Do one of my radios need to be on
Starts
convoy net?
on 1-3 with 2. Roger, do you need us on 10 as well, or are we okay to maintain on here for this? Your preference. Okay, 2-1 is switching off, 1-3 going to 1-0. Yeah, no, I hear you. some more fucking earplug in. I couldn't hear jack shit with this thing running.
Should one of my
So much
152s be
nicer.
on Convoy Net?
No, we're not operating on Convoy Net. Definitely keep one on 5.0, that's our internal net. And if you want to monitor what's going on for coordination, if you have another 152, put it on 10.
Roger.
It's a good place to start. That'll have you duplicating my comms right now. And Stern, if you feel like it, you can put one on 1.3 and hear what they're doing at the platoon and squad level.
Copy.
And that'll just give me an extra ear on that I don't have to listen to. That's something I like to do, actually, that you'll learn is I like diversifying comms like that.
Copy that.
Spartan copies, moving. Spartan, let's move forward at about 40 kph, 200 meters. Push forward. 40 kph, 200 meters up.
40 kph, 200 meters.
I'll call it, stand by. When you hear me on the radio with it, Spartan halt, Spartan halt. Halting, Spartan halting. Got your compass heading squared away this time, Stern?
Yep.
Spartan,
Cool.
this is Archer 3-2. We're pushing past your 2 tanks currently.
Or east if necessary.
One was blocked there, Archer 3-2, roger. Archer, this is Spartan, didn't copy your last traffic on 10, you were blocked by traffic on 5-0. Why did they do that? That was weird. You're going on there. And Exley, while you're driving, just checking, are you aware of how to use your speed limiter?
I am aware. Just FYI, I have to upgrade my mouse so my scroll wheel can be a little bit tricky.
Understood. That answers my follow-up question as well about control scroll, so good. Cool. M1 brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. We could eat you, and it's at no charge. If we weren't within earshot of infantry, I'd be yelling sideways at Hetzel, making fun of him right now with his rifle in the air. Hey Joey, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry.
You're giving me the American middle finger, Joey. Don't do that to me. Fucking M4 sticking up out of the hedge. Looked pretty good. I know there was that unintentional hesitation on the right side pushing up, but otherwise looked okay.
Taylor, tell them they were too close. The group that went through the center. They're like 1 HE round from
Hang on, one second, Rush. Stand by.
Archer 3 said Spartan if you want to move up.
Moffat was talking in my ear. What was that, Rush? Yeah, which realistically we would be. We'd probably be spaced by about 100. Move straight on down. Okay, so we're going to keep it in the assault formation and then just wheel that onto the LOD. Okay, roger that. Sure, understood. Alright, brief information follows on the net. We're going to be taking the green line out here once we get these guys remounted. Following the green line to the LOD, we're going to remain in this assault formation for that transit. So just for movement's sake, 2-3, I want you to lead us by a little bit and we'll echelon off of you, but it's basically going to remain in this formation. You're just going to follow the green line down to the west of the LOD and then we'll wheel the whole thing around, okay?
Roger.
I'd have to punch some holes going out near the gate over there to the west.
Be an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can scare some of these guys by moving the turret around.
It'll scare me if you move it up against a tree.
Yeah. Make sure never do that again.
Look, bear in mind you're sitting lower down than me and in front of me. I can shit forwards.
Please don't.
Oh, you're hard to get to down there. You're like really fucking stuck in the tank.
Am I not at the most downhill position?
Yeah, that's true. You're kind of in the dribble zone. That is not the meanest / Corito way to say that. I think Corito's actually, he's not in this unit anymore, but he was one of the few people that I would have been able to hear over this fucking tank.
Is that how loud he was?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a great video where somebody, like, they get in a warhorse and they're all the way up the front. They were like one of the first people to get in. And it's going off, there's like tanks next door, there's all sorts of booms and explosions and shit going on. And there's some hang up at the back of the helicopter where somebody couldn't get in. And you just hear this roaring voice over top of it in like angry, ignorant New Yorkese just screaming, "What the fuck is going on back here? You motherfuckers get in there!" And it's clearly audible. It's one of the few things it is.
Spartan, be advised. Once Archer is mounted up, we'll be good to go on the objective. How copy?
Roger, understood. Wow. It works. Okay, roger. We'll just do a right wheel. Interesting. First time we've done tried to attempt a wheel in a formation.
No pressure.
Yeah. Guys on the outside, walk faster. Much in this case. We're in the rolly boy.
Spartan, this is Archer. We are good to go. Take us out.
Roger, executing a wheel in formation. Okay, Spartan, let's go. Right wheel to 260 out through the gap in the trees. Push forward. No, don't go directly towards him. We're gonna wheel around him so we stay the same distance away from him and wheel it around. Okay?
Gotcha.
So just wheel it around him in that like sort of clockwise angle. He'll start pushing forward and then you'll match with him. Alright, let's start going. You gotta move. There you go. There you go. Bring it around more, like a clock face. Like a clock face, go to the right, go to the right. Go to the right. Point west. And faster, a lot faster. Need to be parallel with him, basically, and up there. Are you having speed troubles?
Yeah.
Can you hold down shift and go faster? Lead, slow down. Lead, slow down. You're leaving us behind.
Where is he?
Lead Vic is just west of us.
Yeah, I have a driver that's having some troubles here. You see him to the west at 270, that's our sister tractor. Slow it up, match their speed, match their speed. Alright, let's keep speed about 3.5. Push up the speed to 3.5. Driver, forward! You gotta stay with it, guy. I'm sorry, I know it's your first day, but we gotta make sure that we're not leaving these, that we're not getting left in the dust. You gotta pick up your speed, 3.5. Don't do it with your speed limiter, just make it happen. And match with the first vehicle, that's the most important thing. They're like half a click in front of us here.
For an interrogative, what speed are you moving at?
We're trying to do 3.5, we're having some troubles here.
Archer copies.
Bring it to the right of the house, bring it to the right. There's angle to the right of the town, we're not going through the town, we're going to the right of it.
Roger.
Follow the green line, lead track. We're shifting right. Told him to follow the green line initially, I don't know what happened on that.
Oh shit!
Oh boy, that was funky.
I did not think that would happen.
No, that was a strange one. You stuck the landing though.
Sweet.
Alright, bring it back a little to the left so that we're paralleling them. Good, that's a nice echelon now. I'm liking it. Very happy with that. Why are we, it's weird, like desync when we're hitting these things.
So we...
Yeah, just I guess take care to hit as little as possible then. Especially the bastard fences.
Man, this is such a pretty map.
It is.
We should
Keep
do
pushing
more
forward,
liberation
pick
on
up
this.
speed, pick up speed. There we go. That's a good positioning for that echelon now, Exley. Relative to our other track, you see them off to our northwest?
Yeah, I see him.
Cool. That's good positioning in the echelon formation. Okay, Spartan, on command, stand by. We will be wheeling to the left to match the line of departure, standing by there until we have orders. I'll advise when. When we come left to the line of departure, you're basically gonna slow up and do a tight turn, and he's gonna wheel around us in that large turn going counterclockwise this time once we get to that.
Copy.
Okay, cool.
Fence forward.
Driver, mind your turret. Freeze. Sorry, driver, wow.
Yep, turn
Yep.
front.
Driver, gunner, gunner, driver, 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 runner.
Runner.
Hey, pick up speed. We're like having a weird thing happening here. Spartan, pivot, straddle the road in formation, heading to the southeast. Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left, and keep it slow so that we match exactly parallel with our other track, okay?
I'll do my
You
best,
should
sir.
see them off to the right. Archer, Spartan, are we clear to pass elevate?
Spartan, this is Archer, you're clear to pass.
Roger, committing. Alright, Spartan, we're going to keep pushing forward past the LOD. We're going to be pushing forward through Pustoshka into contact at objective 1. Remain as we come through Pustoshka, reorient so we're roughly straddling the road at about 100 meter spacing between the tracks on the other side. Do what you can to push through. Alright, find your way through this town. I don't know how you're going to want to do it, but just figure out a way.
On 13 saying something's hot. They're asking their guys to scan as well.
Here, you gotta push up fast, fast, fast. Find your way through the town. Take a left here, then the right. We'll be on the ASR here. Straddle it to the left by about 50 meters, okay? As we come out of it, pull. That'll be perfect. So that'll be our guideline, this road. We're gonna straddle that all the way to the objective, okay?
Copies.
And parallel with the other track. Should be coming out to the right. I don't see them yet. They're coming through, I think. It's still in the fucking weeds. 2-3, if you can shift left by 50 to 100 so that you're parallel us by about 100 out. Yeah, I see you coming in. That looks good. Not too
Positive
close, but
spacing
about
from the
50
road.
100 is good.
Whoa!
Good. I'm looking for something. What just happened?
That's-
Something's hit.
We just received some IDF right next to us.
Roger. IDF coming in somewhere. This motherfucking loader seat fucking weapon is screwing up all my shit. Alright, let me move that motherfucker out of the way. Gunner, keep scanning, look for anything, call out anything that you happen to see. No fire until released.
Copy.
And you just, Exley, you just trust the pace setting to come from the other vehicle. Just match parallel with them, keep referencing where they are, alright? You're doing good.
Aye, sir. Thank you.
Parallel, Exley, push it up all that.
Shot south.
South, okay. Not seeing anything yet. For the Bunker Complex, 159, tank, 159, Sabo.
Copy, 159. Identified.
This is Archer, guys, we're gonna push up to covered position.
Standing.
Lost. Moving.
Guard down.
Gun down.
Back, pull back, stop, pull back. 2-1's gun down as well. All both Spartans, gun down. Okay, stop. Don't get out and repair anything just now, because everything's busy. But Exley, make sure you get that toolkit into your inventory, alright? Because you're going to need to use that in a second. Should be one in the track. That thing fucking shifts to look at us. Archer, Spartan.
This is Archer in traffic.
I don't know if you copied that. During the assault, both of us had our guns get taken out. We are both not able to provide main cannon fire or coax.
Copies, if you can, swing by the front of us and pop smoke.
Roger. Hey, alright,
I
we're
don't
gonna do a
have
quick
space.
run. Yeah, it looks like... Exley, you got that toolkit in your inventory?
I don't have space in my inventory.
You don't have space. Ah, okay. I'll get it then. Let me just rearrange some dicky birds here.
Yeah, I'll straighten out my loadout once we finish tonight.
Oh, fuck, I can't. Are you able to get it into your shit?
Give me a second, I'm gonna have to
I'm-
shift some stuff.
For some reason, some shit's just not shifting out of my inventory. I have more than when I just tried to take it out. Oh, never mind, here we go. I'm getting it. I got
it.
Alright, you got it?
Yep, I'm getting out.
Alright, thanks. Three, can you do a sweep in front of these guys and pop a smoke screen in front of them?
Both of our smoke screens.
Barton, this is Archer. Be advised, the guys going in from the east need it more than the guys in the north. We have cover here.
P3, do you have your smoke generator working? You could prioritize the people to the east side of the objective for that cover. We're back up. Spool the engine, please. Let me know when the track's up. Thanks, Stern.
No problem.
We're going to push forward with the infantry that are up in front of us when this thing's back up. Alright,
Track's
cool.
up.
Yeah, push forward. Let's get up about another 100 meters, 150 meters where those infantry are. Let's stay relatively close to them behind them. Archer, Spartan, both tracks are back in service now.
With that, Spartan, can you go push on the far side of objective and act as a screening force?
Roger, screening far side objective, roger. 2-3, 2-1. Let's push and stay, you guys stay on the south side, we'll stay on the north side. Let's push to the far side of the objective and screen. Cool.
Friendly front, friendly front. Watch out, driver. Watch out, driver. Watch out, driver.
Driver! Oh, no, don't.
It's alright.
Move forward, move away from them. Move away from them. Let them do their thing. Let's just, yeah, you gotta be really careful for that.
I saw him too late.
Alright. You're in third person, right? Not first person?
Yeah, I'm in third.
Okay, just checking. Stop. What the fuck am I seeing there? What is that? Is that a vehicle? Is that a BRDM? BRDM 213, is that live? I don't think it's hot. No, it's just a shell? Really having trouble identifying what the fuck that is.
213.
It's definitely a BRDM, but I think it's just a husk.
There's some trees in the way. You're talking about the one inside the base near us?
Driver, can you just get to the other tree, to the south side of the trees to the south of us,
Hang on.
please? By about 20 meters.
Is that a friendly at 203? Infantry?
Just angle us to the south and push forward by about 20 meters past those trees.
I have visual on a guy in the woods 200.
Stop. Target. I got some infantry.
This is 2-3, we're under heavy fire from the BMP, we're pretty heavily disabled here. Both our tracks are out and turrets damaged.
Where's the BMP?
It's turned right south.
Roger, we're pushing.
Past us.
Push to the south. Move around this compound, stay on the east side of the compound by about 50 to 100 meters out. There should be a BMP due south. I'm going to try to find that. So as you come around, just rotate around this complex clockwise, fast. Not go slowly.
Infantry front.
Driver, I need you to go like 3,000 or 4,000 times quicker.
I'm having
Very,
really
very
bad
fast.
lag in desync. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, understood. What's going on there? Be ready, gunner. I'll call it out when I have it. EMP 188. Say
ID. On the way.
fire. On target. Shift 5 degrees right. 176. Right to left as we move. BMP. Sabo. 170.
Target.
GM.
On the way.
Okay, we're now combat ineffective. Back us up, back up, back up, back up, back. Okay, tracks down. 2 on tracks down, turrets down. Angle right, 60 degrees. I want our front towards that thing, just in case something happens. Stop, stern. I'm gonna have you do a turret repair. Whoa! Just got shot by our
Behind
own
us.
tank. Hey, that's you shooting us.
I'm getting out and fixing.
I tried to wing it over your shoulder there, and the game's stupid.
Parallax, the gun is down and to the left of where your aim point is.
Badly damaged for you guys from that shot.
Apparently nothing from you, but our turret was already taken out. We're also down a track.
Roger, we're full repaired now. We're gonna take care of them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
Can you, yeah. Because I can't even get out. My gunner's down now. He jumped out to do the repair, and, we're screwed now.
It's down.
Is he dead?
No, probably not. Spartan has one track up. They've processed the BMPs to the south, and one track is combat ineffective at this time due to injury.
Archer copies. Take whatever you need to. We're trying to pop into this fob at this time. If you can provide any security on the outside, we'd be glad for you to do so.
We do have one track providing that to the south.
Crew effective for you. Sue-1, how many do you have down?
Just the gunner that took a direct shot from the BMP.
Roger, is he fatal or critical?
It's alive. I'll let you know if something changes. Exley, can you hop up into my seat, the TC seat, and just cover us with that M2?
On the way. I hate this scroll wheel so much.
Exley, can you switch back into driver?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sweet.
Should be good.
Yep, that we are. Thank you. spool the engine, Exley. Thank you. Alright, 2-1's repaired and we're spooling back up. Archer, Spartan, we're back to 2 strong.
Why is he not showing up on my
That's right,
thermals?
this is Archer. Go ahead and sweep over
That
to the
BMP in front of
southeast
us.
of Objective 1. That's where I think we're going to be hit.
Southeast, okay.
Feeling stepping up for Sergeant Chavez.
You are not on the right net, that's 5-0.
Correction, cover the wide open field over to the south-southwest.
Okay, roger, we are covering that field at this time. Exley,
Sir.
see the tree at like 128? Like the line of trees there where it ends?
Yeah.
Scoot right down to that point and just hang out there so that we're about 100 meters spaced away from other track. Disregard. P321, we're just repositioning down to this tree line here.
This one here, sir?
Yeah. Let's go look here. Go, what the fuck's going on? How's your D6 situation looking?
It seems to be okay now. I have no idea what that was. It sounded like a typewriter going off my ears.
Oh, that's weird. Cool. Just bear in mind that sort of our mantra of doing things is to dash between locations of concealment or cover, and if you can't find a good place of concealment or cover, lots of motion is good. Typically the faster the better. That way we're a much harder target to hit. So if I'm just screaming at you to move, that's basically what I mean. Just like find a way to do it that seems sensible to you. Based on whatever vague and unconvincing directions I've given. Because they will be vague and unconvincing. I am a very good direction giver.
Nothing like a baptism by fire.
Yeah.
Still don't understand this. I don't understand why these guys aren't showing up on thermals. Their engine should still be running, right? Like the BMPs and stuff.
Yeah, they should have been. And they were on fire, too.
They're just showing up as regular colors on. This is so weird.
Yeah, that's also what I'm noticing rather belatedly. That's a good point.
Be at new big stage south of the objective 3.
Or say round count, Sabo.
2-5 round Sabo.
Roger, thank you. The oldie default loadout.